Hey guys, it's tombox.
No blinking allowed.
Hey guys, it's Tom.
Take 18. Take 18.
So I'm here with Phil Mergen, previously known as P. Mergen, because I took part of his name.
Yes.
But how'd you do at Seattle Regionals?
I sacked top 8.
Nani?
Top 8. Yeah, top 8. Top 8.
So, let's keep our eyes open on this.
Yes, no blinking and I'm sober, okay? No blinking and I'm sober.
So what deck did you play?
Going first, ORCUST.
Oh, going first,
ORCUST.
ORCUST.
Yes, I have to specify now because all the builds like to go second. But recently,
why did you choose to go first? Why do you want to go first anyway? Like, aren't you afraid of like getting completely crushed?
I thought that if everyone wants to go second and I want to go first, it's thought as a dice reliant. So it doesn't matter really if I win the dice roll or not. I actually did pretty good on dice rolls, but even the dice rolls that I lost, they just made me go first, which was, I mean, it's fine with me.
But why do you want to go first? I thought you want to break boards. You're not breaking boards now?
No.
What kind of boards are you ending on now?
Doo-doo boards, really. I end on Bomber sometimes. If I get hand trapped, I end on Galatea with a bunch of back row that I play.
Back row? What kind of ORCUST deck is this?
Listen, man, don't ask me how I top. Just, you know, sometimes you win the lottery and sometimes you make top 8.
So, okay, so what was your path like to top 8?
It was actually pretty meta. I played 1 Pure Thunder, 3 Strike.
How are they?
Pure Thunder? Listen, I'm sorry, but Pure Thunder is like, it's like being on Alibaba, finding an iPhone 10 for $10, and then getting a cardboard cutout of an iPhone when you actually buy it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's not that bad, but ORCUST has a really easy time dealing with it, because you have so many effects that you can chain to Matrix or whatever that they want to chain Titan to, and you have Longursu Sens, Dingursu Sens, you can get around the destruction protection. It's just pretty free, I'd say. And you really don't search that much almost at all in ORCUST.
You just dump. I remember playing it.
Well, I mean, my deck does. I do search a decent amount, but it's not enough for me to like. It was like my quickest matchup, unfortunately, for the other guy.
Paul was trying to sell his Thunder deck at the time.
Oh yeah, dude, I feel really bad actually. One of our friends down there was trying to sell like a full Thunder core for like 100 US with some other stuff in it, and like I finished my round early and I showed up and I didn't know what was happening. The first thing I say was Thunder sucks. I think he took off like $10 off the trade. So well, the guy bought it though, so
Still good.
have fun.
So what other kind of matchups did you play against?
Yeah, 1 Pure Thunder, 3 Strikers, 2 going second ORCUST.
So either way you won the die roll.
1 Madolche and Mech Knight Invoked. Yes, that was awesome. Mech Knight Invoked.
How was the Madolche?
Listen, man, I don't know what Madolches do. I still don't know what Madolches do. They just summon a billion times and they recycle their graveyard, and really, like, that deck is really nuts. Like, I thought of it as a going second, like, kill you kind of deck. So I made them go first twice, but the boards that they set up is just, it's so annoying to get around, especially if they have the link. You can't twin twisters their ticket or chateau, and then they have, I think it's souffle, the level
souffle,
yeah, the level 4 XC that makes monsters unaffected by monster effects. I can't get Dingursu Sens anymore. I don't know, it's really annoying to play around.
It's hard to break that board.
Yeah, it's really hard to break that board. That was one of the 4 rounds out of my 8 that I won in time. I won 4 of my rounds in time. So, I mean, hey, if you hate the time rules, there's a lot of people that love them too, and I really like the time rules this tournament.
Okay, yeah. That sounds good. You know what, let's go into your profile.
Sure.
Before we get distracted.
Sure.
All right, let's take a look at your deck profile.
Sure.
And of course, you're still using towel mat. Did people recognize it?
Dude, you can wash it, man. I'm telling you. No stank, no hygiene rules. I'm never losing to that.
Okay, let's kick it out.
Okay. So I guess I'll just start off, 2 Nightmare, pretty standard. 3 Harp, and then 1 Symbol and 1 World Wand.
What if this gets banished?
I do play Gizmek. So, there is always the worry that you banish pieces out of your deck, but if you just play it properly, by the time you're activating Gizmek, you don't really care that much about grinding because you're using Gizmek to try to push and pressure for game. Okay. So it's not too relevant.
Okay.
It never came up for me anyways.
Someone's gonna
backed by popular request, the Dark Brothers. and Destrudo.
Someone just unsubscribed again.
Yes, another subscriber lost. Goodbye, friend. Yes, the Dark Brothers and Destrudo, still super sick one-card starters. Greffer oftentimes is much better to search off Rhoda because you can unclog bricky hands with like extra ORCUST names in hand, and it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't change it. I like it. Only one Destrudo because I actually don't even really send him that often. I usually send like ORCUST pieces.
Okay.
But now I do play actually 3 Iblis.
Let's talk more about this.
Yes, so I am going first. I'm going first,
You're
and then
tilting it.
Oh, you can tell I've never actually talked because I don't know how to do a deck profile. Yeah, 3 Iblis because I'm going first. I'm trying to go first, and I was expecting a lot of going second. You know, ORCUST variants, maybe some sort of like some sort of ORCUST variant that likes to go second, and Striker. And Ibli actually blocks both pretty well in the sense that you can't Nibiru under Ibli, and then giving the Ibli 2 Striker, they either have to area 0 it away, or they have to link up into like Phoenix or something, with both kind of
awkward.
It's really awkward, right? Because you have to bank on having the area 0 and hitting, which I guess isn't too bad, but like it does make things awkward for them. And then having 3 like top decking late game is actually not that bad because you can always summon Cerberus back pointing to it, or Phoenix if you go into that, and you can just link up into Sword or even Bomber or whatever, and it's got good utility early and late game if you do top deck it. Cool. Yeah, so I liked it. And the last 2 monsters I played were Gizmek and Orbital Hydrolander. Yes.
You got some pretty good stories with the Orbital.
Dude, I don't know, man. I guess people just forgot that BA was a thing and just erased Hydrolander from their memory. But yeah, Hydrolander, people still, I guess, read it somehow. It does mill for cost, and it does not target, and it needs 5 unique names to special summon. So I don't know, pretty easy, I guess. But Gizmek is like my favorite card. I really think this is like the best card in this build. It's like the best ORCUST card, really, because like ORCUST can grind really well, but it can't really pressure as easily. So having ORCUST off like a Nightmare dump, like I've won so many games this tournament just because, you know, there's like 2 minutes left in time and I'm sitting on a Galatea and I just dump the Gizmek with ORCUST Nightmare while I have Dingirsu overlaid, and like having that is just enough to punch over anything pretty much. And then I won 4 rounds in time because I had Gizmek engraved and the opponent wasn't paying attention. So super sick.
He wasn't paying attention. He was there.
Yeah, I swear he was there. I was like 40 Gizmeks out of my sleeve. What a way to win. And Hydrolander is even crazier in this deck because the only real bricks I play are the 3 Iblis. You can fix your grave with any of the other ORCUST. Like if you mill a double Harp Horror, you can just on the same chain banish the Harp Horror with Babble Up, and you can just fix your graveyard. And like, I mean, even old BA decks played 3 Rhino just because Rhino was so crucial to their strategy. So I think that this is my Rhino. Ibli is like my Rhino. I played 3 because it's so important, but I never bricked with Hydrolander. I didn't brick at all. It was solid every time I saw it, and it pushed for game almost every time I saw it as well. Because you can search it off Crescendo, so super sick.
Sounds cool. Let's take a look at your spell lineup.
So the one-ofs,
okay.
Foolish, Rhoda, Babel, pretty self-explanatory. For the Dark Brothers, for everything, and then, you know,
it's just quick effect.
Yeah, this is really important actually, especially in like the going second ORCUST, like the ORCUST mirrors that I played. The person who banishes, because I play Cosmic Cyclone as well, if I banish their Babel, the game pretty over for them because they can't recur on my turn, and that's one of the ways that ORCUST grinds really well, is getting effects on your opponent's turn and then getting more effects on your turn to just grind out whatever they have. So really key card. Just hit this card if you're playing against me, and I'll probably cry a little bit. 3
Fusion.
Instant Fusion. Again, this card has even more value now because Winda is even better of a card now because it stops Nibiru as well. So you can end on Ding and Winda, and they can't Nibiru you because Winda says you can only special summon once, and Nibiru's effect special summons himself and the token. So sitting on Winda, I mean, just another way to get around Nibiru. I only got Nibiru once this tournament.
It killed you.
I saw it a lot of times. It didn't kill me actually because he couldn't get over the token. He bricked. I mean, he bricked. It was like the Mech Knight guy. I think it was the Mech Knight guy. I don't actually I just remember he bricked, some of the token passed, and I think I just popped off anyway. So Nibiru's a $10 card, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Instant Future's still really good. I still play Restrict because it helps going second as well. Really solid card. And then 3 Cosmic Cyclone main deck.
Oh,
I was really scared of Striker, Floodgates, random Rogue playing like, weird cards, Summon Limit, things like that. And banishing multi-roll obviously makes Striker a lot easier of a matchup. Yeah, I really like this card. Came in clutch for me a lot. The minus 1,000 kind of hurts sometimes, kind of doesn't. It wasn't really relevant for me because the payoff for banishing the card was more than enough for to get over the 1,000 cost. Okay, fun deck. Fun deck.
Triple Mystic Mind. You play more Mystic Mind than a Sky Striker. Right?
Yes. Well, I'll show you something in the extra later, but yeah, triple Mystic Mind. Really sick card. I stalled a lot of games under this just because, a lot of decks side out a lot of back row removal for ORCUST decks. So I thought,
like a combo deck.
Yeah,
I can attest to that.
Yes. I feel bad for anyone who played you. Decked out half your opponents. Come on, man. I didn't deck anyone out.
Secret profile coming up.
1,000 likes. Yeah.
1,000 likes and I'll show you my profile.
Yeah, super sick card, especially games 2 and 3. Games 1, even if I had it in hand, I would try not to show it. So then game 2 and 3, when they side their back row removal out, if I do draw into it, I can stall and recover.
Game.
Yeah, it's really hard to win under this.
I feel like if you combo, you win in combo with combos in game 1, game 2.
Especially because they make me go first, so I want to go first. So I set up game 2. If they lose, they'll probably make me go first again, and I just I can summon Galatea and sit under mine, and it's really hard for them to play under it. Because I play a lot of back row, so I don't really care too much about Galatea's activation or anything like that. So
that's good.
Came up, and then I guess double drag down.
Your profile is really weird.
I played this instead of Called by the Grave. I actually did not play Called by the Grave at all. I felt like the going second builds, they did play hand traps, but most of it were blowout cards, so Pankratop's Mind Control, things like that. I felt like Called by the Grave didn't have as much value in this deck.
Rip Nibiru out?
Every single time I activated it and I saw that my opponent's face drop a little bit, I knew some juicy rocks were going to the grave, okay? I think at least 3 Nibirus I ripped out. And if it wasn't Nibiru, it'd be Ray or Armageddon Knight or whatever. It was good every time. And then
you controlled your hand first.
Yeah, you can control your hand. I would just set engage or set something else, and then activate it. They would have to rip out Harp Horror.
You can even take out the hand traps.
Their hand traps. Yeah. It's just really versatile, and I like this way more than exchange because. Let's say I do exchange
game loss because you're using the same sleeve and put the card.
yeah. Next level mind games. Oh, bro, Judge, his Nibiru is right here. Yes, it's a lot better. I personally think it's a lot better than exchange because let's say I do exchange for Nibiru, I just have a dead card for the rest of the game in my hand. And if they're playing going second ORCUST and they take my Harp Horror, dude, that's so bad for me. They can just activate my Harp Horror. I don't know. It's just, I like this more than exchange.
All right.
Yeah. And then I guess I did play a Striker package. So 3 engage.
How many cards is your deck?
It's 41. It's 22 spells. So actually, I'd say half the time I can get a draw turn 1 off of engaged because of drag down and instant, all these cards. I can usually get a draw off turn 1. 1 Hornet, 2 Eagle Boosters. So because I don't play Called by the Grave, I thought double Eagle Booster would kind of help that with the drag down because any important monster that you need to resolves in the extra monster zone by itself. So Mermaid by itself, you can activate Galatea by itself by activating ORCUST Nightmare and shuffling that back in. And then even if they don't go through and hand trap anything, you can just Eagle Booster the Bomber, and then just gives you that extra protection because Bomber by itself is pretty weak.
But Bomber plus Eagle Boosters.
Bomber plus Eagle Booster is really sick. Actually, Bomber plus Eagle Booster plus 2 Widow Anchors is very nice, actually. I decided to play 2 Widow Anchor because, you know, like I said, it's kind of the same idea as having Hydrolander. The 2 Widow Anchor just kind of helps give ORCUST like a bigger ceiling and really helps push for monsters on board after their turn 2 if they don't end on anything significant with Bomber up. Because you can steal it.
That's just like a...
It's a free Bomber activation.
It's just a free snatch steal or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's pretty nasty. I mean, you can steal games with that.
I mean, people would just normal summon... I don't even know, man. They would like normal summon Alistar, and I would just take it, whatever. Doesn't really do anything, but like you can keep blowing up their board.
They can't fuse.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. It's really good. I really like this. I actually won my round 8 because of it, because I hard drew one, and then I don't know. The guy just didn't expect it. I guess I felt, I don't know, you know,
pretty dirty.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it's a Widow Anchor. Engage. That's all you gotta do. Just activate, engage, and win. And then I only played 4 traps.
4 traps.
Yeah, 3 Imperm. My only hand traps, and I only played this one because it doesn't conflict with Hydrolander. It's still good going first because you can just set it, and it comes up where you can block multi-roll columns or, you know, allure. Yeah, allure. Apparently, I mean,
okay.
A Thunder Dragon. Thunder's good, I swear. Yeah, no, it was really clutch. I liked it. I didn't miss any more hand traps. I don't really like hand traps in general that much these days because, like, if you're hand trapping combo, they're gonna just power through it anyways. If you're hand trapping striker, I mean, engage. Doesn't matter. Who cares? So yeah, this is good. I liked it. And then the one of Crescendo. I might actually play 2. Actually, it's really sick, especially in like the grind game. I kind of missed the second one a few times. So
someone's gonna flame you on that.
Someone
in the comment section is gonna flame me on that for sure.
Listen, bro, if they made it past Dark Brothers, no one's flaming me already. They would have left by now. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at your extra since you got some spice in there too.
I do. Oh yeah, I do. I forgot my extra actually. Okay, so extra deck. Phoenix. I mean, mermaid. Pretty standard. I only played one mermaid. Yeah, just one. I mean, if it gets hand trapped, it gets hand trapped. It's fine. It's just not worth running. It's just extra deck space is pretty tight, and I play, you know, enough ways to make sure it goes through that it didn't justify playing 2.
Okay.
3 Galatea.
Would you play any of these?
Definitely play 3, especially like playing pure ORCUST, quote unquote, like not like a going second. 3 comes up almost every game, especially against Striker where you're grinding so much. 3 is really good.
Double ding.
Yeah, double ding when you're longer too. Pretty normal, I guess. You know.
Did you ever consider Orchestrion?
Orcustrion?
Yeah. I
did, and then I realized that, you know, actually I might want to do well on this one, so I just went, no thanks.
I don't want to be bad.
You know, like that Drake meme where he's like pushing away to the photo, and then he points to the photo? Dude, the first one was like Orcustrion, I'm pushing away. Yo, top 8, let's point to that. But you know what, if someone tops with Orcustrion, I will apologize. Just do it, man. I believe in you. But
it's like Abe believes in you.
Dude, Abe, top with Orcustrion, please.
Okay, so I got Bomber and
Bomber and Sword. This is like the best ORCUST card.
I love seeing this card.
I do too. I
love putting Lair and Eradicator. I'm just kidding.
Dude, you're actually giving like PTSD to some people right now. There's some people who played you who are watching this. I'm just crying at home.
What? I got eradicated on my attack per game? Yeah. That's not gonna happen. They thought I had no out with like nothing on board. Yeah,
no bueno.
No bueno. It's not about me. Let's go back to your profile here.
This sucks, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, Bomber is it's so bad.
You didn't make him.
I made him, like turn 1, game 1, I made him like maybe 2 rounds out of the 8. But
is it worth it?
I mean,
did you back it up with Eagle Booster?
Yeah, well the thing is like when I would end on him, I would have like an Eagle Booster and a Widow set, and it's pretty hard to break through that. But it sucks when it's just Bomber by himself because he's so susceptible to like Kaijus or Pankratops or even Reclusia outs him. Like, it's just really tough. I wish we had like a better dark generic link to go into turn 1, but I guess, you know, Bomber's the best we have so far.
Yeah,
I mean, Guard Dragon Guard Dragon can't play through this. Almost any, unless they have Reclusia.
Did you play any Guard Dragon?
No, I didn't actually. Which, I mean, kind of sad because I didn't really get to use much of my side deck, but you know, it is what it is. Instant fusion targets.
Sounds good.
came up a lot more this time. I didn't really like him. I didn't like Winda before, but I'm happy I played it because it did block a bunch of Nibirus, and it really stunned opponents for the one turn that I needed.
5th summon, Winda.
Well, rats, he got me. And I guess the last two is Kagari for engage, and
Oh, you did play Hayate.
yes, and Hayate. So I am playing with triple mine. I thought, the deck doesn't play well under mine actually, so I thought I'd figure I just played it as a win condition under mine that just helps put pressure on them, because just drawing for turn, eventually they might just sack the Twin Twisters and kill me. So having Hayate poke them down just puts off enough pressure where even if they link off everything into the extra monster zone, I'm playing double Widow Anchor. So them trying to attack into me, or even Eagle Booster, them trying to trade 1-for-1 or whatever they want to do, I can just steal their monster, give it back to them, end phase, pop the Mystic Mine, and then just go off with all the cards that I drew from stalling with mine. So this actually came. I really enjoyed it. It did come up more than I thought it would, but we'll see if I'll keep it in. I don't know.
That's one of the advice in one of my previous videos. If you guys haven't checked it out, it was a video about 3 cards that you should be playing in this meta, and Mystic Mine is one of the things to stall out your opponent. Even though you're a combo deck, it doesn't matter. So if you're playing combo decks right now, shove in Mystic Mine in there.
Dude, Mystic Mine, Nibiru, Super Poly, dude, combo players are in an abusive relationship right now, man. They get beat up every time, but they just keep coming back hoping, this time it'll be different. No. Yeah, no, it was sick though. It was cool. I liked it. Dude, there's some games where I opened so many striker cards. I played more striker cards than my opponent playing pure striker did turn 1. So yeah, no.
Okay.
Funny memes.
Let's take a look at your side deck.
Yes.
There's even more spice there. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like button right now, just so that if we get enough likes, we'll reveal the face down cards that we have right here.
Extra spicy tech. Okay, so side deck. Side deck is pretty normal, I guess. Nothing really too crazy. Double Prankatops.
Going second.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do go second, and it's really good against random rogue decks. Prankatops are just super solid. Can never go wrong.
Cool.
Double Ghost Ogre. I wanted something that was good against Guard Dragon, because I was still kind of scared about that deck. If you don't play, obviously it's not as popular, but if you do play against it, you still need to beat it somehow. And this is good versus LP. Plus, I can side it in versus Striker. LP. A Guard Dragon player's mentality. OP? I win? I guess so. Yeah, it's super sick because you can hit the multi-roll, you can hit a lot of different stuff. So I really like Ogre as the only hand trap I played on the side. And then 3 Dark Ruler No More. I wish I could say I played this card more, but I just didn't draw it as often. I mean, it makes Thunders into vanilla poo-poo, but other than that, it was okay. It was cool when I drew it, but I don't know if I'll keep it at 3, maybe 2, because what I really liked actually was double mind control. I kind of
wish you actually put 3 mind control instead.
Yeah, I would, because I would play 3 mind control, 2 dark ruler actually, because dark ruler is once per turn while mind control is not. So drawing double mind control is actually nutty.
That's not once per turn.
You can only activate it once per turn, can't you?
No.
Oh, I suck actually. Well, top 8 by the way. Okay, regardless, the effect isn't as relevant more than once per turn. I'll say that. That's what I meant to say. Haha, edit, right? Edit. Every time I drew mind control, it was sick, super sick. I could steal Galatea, link it away for my own thing, my own Galatea. I could steal Shizuku, link it off into Kagari or whatever. It comes in a lot, and I really wish I played 3, but 2 was still good. I saw it enough. Triple Twin, again, I thought I was gonna play a lot of Striker, which I did. I played 3, and especially this deck kind of loses to Floodgates.
I think you just play Eradicator. You have the dark targets.
I mean,
this is the choice between players. Either they're playing Twin Twisters or they're playing EEV.
The only thing about EEV is if I'm going second, it's not as good. And I guess it doesn't matter as much because most striker players that I went up against actually made me go first because they're playing going second. But I didn't like EEV because I either end on Bomber and sack Bomber, or I end on Langursu, Dingursu, and I sack one of those, and I guess it is a blowout, so I actually would consider it. But I was mostly scared about floodgates. Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it. I don't want to face off against.
I was mainly playing this for floodgates. Like, I was just scared I was gonna get some limit, or there can only be one or whatever. And I mean, I liked Twin when it came up. It was good. I mean, having 3 Cyclone, 3 Twin. Good luck, I guess. Okay. And then finally, 3 Red Reboot. Never played any trap decks. Never sided it in.
Would you take it out, or would you still respect those decks?
I'd keep it in, honestly. Like, it makes Altergeist to buy when you see it. It's pretty free. I'd keep it in just for the fact that like it really just kills trap decks. But I don't know. Maybe 2, maybe none. Who knows?
All right. Yeah. Thanks for going in there. All right, so thanks for showcasing your going first ORCUST. Lots of spice in there.
I guess so.
Of spice in there.
It's a straight from the curry bucket. A lot of spice, a lot of nice. Small,
we gotta do the card review. We gotta do the card review.
What are
the 3 down cards?
It's spicy, but not for Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you want me to lift them up?
Yeah, you gotta lift them up.
Friendship curry.
Oh, that's got spice.
Yeah,
spicy.
Yeah, you can get it mild, hot if you want. There's a lot of there's fish in here. It's nice. I don't know if you want to zoom in on it. Best token.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yes, please note all the garbage and fish in there. Yeah, very representative of my deck and my play. And then just I don't know some OTS token I sacked and another Zatch Bell card. Yeah. They're cool, I guess. I don't know. I had nothing else.
Okay, so we did the reveal. Now they can't.
Please.
Please like.
So Don't worry,
give me some bread. Phil will give his real face reveal.
Yes, this is just a mask. Likes. This is just a mask. Like so Tom can give me some bread.
For those meddling kids. Is there anyone shoutouts you want to throw out there?
Shoutouts?
No, call-outs.
I don't know. Like everyone, man. Like everyone that goes to like my locals, like Treasure Chest, everyone at like Metro Town, and like there's just so many people that like that help me, and like everyone's like really supportive too. Like that's something I really like about like our area. Like all the players are really supportive of each other, and we're always like trying to help each other. Yeah, like I mean, shout outs obviously to like the people who drove, like Justin, he drove down. I mean, we all drove down with Kenny. Yeah, Kenny drove with us. Yeah. Paul and like Ashcon. They're all pretty cool guys. Like shout outs to Tom, I guess. Whatever.
Hey.
Whatever. Whatever.
Don't worry, I'll cut it and then I'll make sure that you repeat that 3 times. I got 3 shoutouts, guys.
Dude, shout outs to Hayang for making sure Tom is not like a day late to everything. Yeah, shout outs to like just everybody, man. Like, dude, shout outs to Victor. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh with him, man. We like started playing together. It's crazy actually. I know he plays Yu-Gi-Oh, but every single time he shows up, he looks like he's ready to go biking. He's got his helmet strapped on and diagram ready to activate. Yeah, no, there's like so many people. Like anyone that I've like played with, like all my friends like that are in this community, super sick. Shout outs to the people I played in the tournament. Everyone was super cool. There's no one that like was super BM or whatever, like try to slow play or anything. Everyone was super cool.
Just didn't get to play me, man.
Wow, what a shame. Oh no, I didn't get to play against Tom's Mystic.
Oh, someone.
Oh yeah. Biggest shout out to my girlfriend actually. She deals with me playing this children's card game. She deals with me driving hours to Seattle and Portland all the time and like spending all this money on cardboard. She's super cool. So yeah, big shout outs to her.
And this is the longest shout outs I've ever seen.
Listen, man. This is the only topic.
Abe, man.
How could I forget? Yo, Abe. Shout outs to Abe. Dude was the only guy who wanted my ORCUST deck profile in that original video. Abe, you the man. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks to everyone. It was cool. It was fun. Shout outs to my mat. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Dude. There's one thing that I think everyone kind of wanted to ask you. Were you high in that last video?
Listen, I'm not on camera often, okay? I'm trying so hard not to blink every 2 seconds, okay? I'm so nervous.
Dude, no, actually, let me change the question.
Yeah,
what was the most disappointing thing about the previous deck profile?
Dude, okay, I've never done a deck profile, okay? I've never done one. I was super excited when Tom's like, yo, you know, ORCUST is pretty cool. Like, you have some interesting cards. Like, do a deck profile. I'm like, okay, cool. I was still nervous, but I, you know, tried to explain my cards. I was so excited to go home and read all those YouTube comments of like, wow, interesting deck choices. Contact C. I wonder if it works. Double Hydrolander. Whoa, Gizmek crazy. And 99% of the comments are just, yo, this guy's high. Come on, man. Please. Someone just comment on my ratios. Be like, whoa, triple harp horror, crazy.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this deck profile and this interview with Phil Mergen, well, hit that like button.
Please hit the like so Tom will give me some bread.
You're not getting fed until you get first place.
Well, dying tomorrow.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this one, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to MST.TV, ding the notification bell to stay up to date with the latest and greatest. And yeah, that's all I really got. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
ORCUST still sucks.